This time on Roadkill, it is the greatest road trip anyone's ever taken in a gray Corvette with a blue interior and red door jambs. Plus, the legendary Steve Dulcich.
I had the easy lifting, man. All I did was drive at the track.
Oh, and you killed it.
Oh, thank you.
We are hanging out inside of Driven Garage in Oakland, California, prepping for the ultimate road trip. We're gonna drive from San Francisco all the way to Del Mar, California to go to the most super judgy place on earth, a Good Guys Rod and Custom Association car show. It's a car show with really nice cars, not Corvettes that you assembled in 6 days, caught on fire, and then tried to drive. We all have bucket list cars, right? I'm no different. Blasphemy, my 55 Chevy, that was on my short list. Well, so is a C2 Corvette. The problem is they're stupid expensive. So what did I do? I bought the worst one I could find. This C2, at one point in its life, actually had C3 Corvette body panels grafted on the front and the back of it. Absolutely horrible. So bad that a previous owner took a sledgehammer to this car to smash the C3 body panels off of it, and then slowly over the years, put it back to a C2 shape, but never finished the car. So I bought it needing wiring, plumbing, brakes, exhaust, suspension work. The dashboard was out of the car. It had an LS1 and 4L60 sitting in it that wasn't even mounted. It needed everything, including a new transmission, as it turns out. And so we spent 6 days at Driven Garage here in Oakland, California, slamming the car together, doing an hellacious burnout with it, and then it promptly burst into flames. So that was the end of that episode of Roadkill. This is where it all went wrong last time. That's the main battery cable that just welded itself to the case of the starter. That's behind us now. I feel like we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. We're gonna make it. We're nearly ready to leave. We need to fix the remnants of the fire that happened to our 66 Vet, give it an alignment, find a place to get seat belts because safety, and then we're leaving.
Hopefully.
Allegedly today.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a little problem with the alignment on the Vet. Right now, the wheels are cambered like way like this. We're gonna correct that. I'm gonna adjust these rods so that we can kind of bring the wheels in on the bottom, which is gonna bring them out on the top. 1 degree positive on my gauge. You can kind of see the wheel looks a lot straighter. It's not sitting way in like this, so. Mike was complaining last night that the car was pulling to the left a little bit, so we're gonna check the front toe. We want these wheels to be either parallel or just slightly towed in, so that'll help keep the car tracking straight. So we want that to go to about 1 inch. We nailed it, dude.
Good?
67.5 on the back, 67 3/8 in the front, so that's like an 1/8 inch
Oh, yeah.
toe in. It's perfect.
Lock it down.
Dead nuts.
I feel like even though we've already left twice and come back, this is the one.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, I'll miss you.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to jinx this, but I'm pretty sure we're coming back in about 3 minutes here. If not, we're driving straight through San Francisco because he's never been. Bay Bridge, tunnels, and then we're heading for the coast.
Beautiful sunsets along the coast. Can't beat it, dude. That's why I live here.
Thanks, homie.
Good to see you, bud.
Appreciate it, dude.
All right, guys. Have fun.
Oh, it's gotten smaller. Just my mirror, and we're off. All right, what do you think the odds are that we actually leave and not return?
The odds are great. No negativity here, okay? We got this. All right. Onward.
Bye, Jeff. If you're just joining us, Newbern and I are taking the 66 Corvette from Oakland, California, all the way to Del Mar, California, the long way. We're gonna take the coast, we're gonna cut across to the inland, maybe see a drag strip.
Dude, this is my second time in California. I've never actually ventured out and driven around in California, so I'm pretty excited.
We're doing all the things, drag racing, autocrossing, getting lost, seeing the sights, probably breaking down. driving impressions. I love the shape of the car,
Me too.
but I believe that in 66, humans were a lot shorter because this was not built for somebody that's 6'1" tall and mostly legs.
I think it's great.
How tall are you?
5'8".
What does Wikipedia say? 7?
5'7".
5'7".
Isn't Freiburger like 80-something years old according to the internet?
According to the internet, yeah. There's a bridge. There's water.
Wow.
Dude, it handles pretty good. Got ourselves a sports car. Oh, this is San Francisco, by the way.
Well, for real?
Yeah.
This is so cool. I'm in a C2 Corvette. This is my first time riding in one. I'm in San Francisco.
Wait till tomorrow when we actually drive Highway 1 on the coast. It's going to be a cliff on one side and the ocean on the other, and just
Oh,
a
man.
windy road, dude. It's going to be incredible.
Can't wait. So from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, this is incredible. Have you ever seen the Pacific Ocean
No.
before? So we need to go up to the top so you can get a better view of it.
At some point, I need to go touch it.
Dude, it's
Look at this.
incredible.
Fall to our deaths right here,
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna back up just a little bit.
Oh my God, man. This is incredible.
It's getting dark though. We should probably make the headlights function.
So tape, gaff tape.
Oh yeah.
So the headlights do work though. We just gotta tape them up.
Well, I mean, they're present. So this is a C2 Corvette, factory pop-up headlights. If it was, you know, a really good car, these would be motorized. You'd flip a switch in there and they'd pop up. But we're just gonna pretend ours is a great car, but it's a race car. So we'll be engaging the gaff tape. The key here is you don't want to ruin the fresh primer job on your race car with any old tape.
Can't have any wrinkles. Gotta do it good.
Maybe we should try them. Dimmer switch.
They work. No way. This is too good for us.
Oh, dude, the high beam indicator in the cluster is working.
No.
Totally works.
All right, off we go.
Well, we left Oakland a few hours ago. How far do you think we gone?
I don't know, 40 miles.
That's generous. I don't know if we've gone that far.
Well,
But nearest I can tell, this car was last registered in 1993. So I think officially we can say we put gas in the vet for the first time in about 3 decades.
yeah.
About 13 gallons worth. 2 or 3 of which is now leaking onto the ground here at the gas station.
It's still looking good too.
Yeah, we don't really feel good about driving any further until we do something about it. So once it stops, I think we use the water to rinse off the chassis and then just drive really fast and try to outrun the fire.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I got a fire extinguisher. I actually have a fire
I
extinguisher.
just assumed that was for the electrical fire.
Well,
Inevitable one.
it's pretty good size. I mean, we could split it up.
There goes the water. I don't want to start it. I don't want to step on the brake pedal. There's a lot of wires back here.
All right. We can't crank the car up because everything's just covered in gas back here. So we're going to back it in the car wash. We're going to spray just the bottom because we don't have no door seals. And then we're going to pull it back out once it's done.
I thought this would be lighter.
I told you it was heavy.
Ugh. It's a Corvette. It's made of fiberglass. It should be easier to push.
2,800 pounds, my butt.
It drives like it's only 2,800.
That's true. Don't be hitting no brakes. Don't be hitting no brakes on me.
I promise.
I felt it. Okay. All right.
Oh, disco. Okay. This feels all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's on. Ah! Wait!
Ah.
It's water!
I got you.
I hate
got
all
you.
of you! I mean, not really, but damn, that's cold.
How's that? Good?
Oh, it's much better. The smell's gone.
Are you good?
Yeah, it's a little wet. But
Try and fire it up. All right.
okay, it didn't blow up. I feel good about this.
Never done a burnout in a car wash on a Tuesday in California in a 66 Corvette.
Welcome to day 2 of our adventure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. We are in Santa Cruz. The goal here is to drive about 230 miles today south to Lompoc, California, home of Hot Rod Ranch.
Yes.
Epic dudes who found this car for me. They were the ones that sent me the Craigslist ad.
Let's go.
You ever done a burnout on a pier before? All right, maybe just a little one.
Wow. Smoke real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll down the window. Get rid of the evidence.
Hey, did you see that way the lady was looking at us?
No, I'm just watching.
Looks could kill. Oh. You did a burnout backwards in a car wash, which is pretty incredible. Then you just did a burnout on a pier.
This thing's funky. Race car. This car has no chill at all. It just wants to go. Are we really willing to cut this up and turn it into a race car, which is my dream? 6-second C2 Corvette at drag week, but what's that really like? Because I'm a little worried about the room once you put a funny car cage in it.
This car would be like really cool with this a roll bar, nothing else in here, just a roll bar, maybe some down bars to the back, and like 1,000 horsepower.
Oh, 600 would be a handful. It would definitely need suspension works because it doesn't have any traction now.
Well, you don't want traction, it's a street car.
Oh, that's right.
You want to impress the ladies.
Ladies love smoke. They like to just bathe in it.
Yes.
They love it when you do burnouts, and then when you get to the restaurant,
Yeah.
if you make it, they like to get out of the car smelling like burnt
Yeah.
rubber.
That's a good smell.
Oh, my wife loves that. When we get to Monterey, you want to switch? You want to drive it?
Hell yeah.
All right.
1 south. Monterey. Is that how you said that? Monterey?
Monterey.
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 Are you about to do a dope?
Oh my God. So we're cruising down the coast, pretty much having the best day at work ever, and all of a sudden we see a cool car, and then another cool car, and then we realize there's a car dealership with old cars, and then a car in particular just stopped us in our tracks, like we nearly crashed the car.
Yeah.
And we turn around and we come back and we realize we found a place called Monterey Touring Car Company where you can rent the car of your dreams. Like for 110 bucks an hour, you can rent a 21 window Volkswagen bus. You can rent a C2 Corvette convertible. You can just go cruise a Chevelle convertible, a Tri-5, like absolutely everything here, none of which we're renting right now. Look at this.
Let's go.
This is our baby. This is what we're taking to lunch. This is what we don't have time to stop for right now, but we're stopping anyway.
It'll be all right. We're gonna take it back in time so that way we gain it back.
We're gonna go where tacos are cheaper now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going back in time in a DeLorean right here, right now.
Call me Marty.
Oh man, this is gonna be incredible.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it has a flux capacitor. Always wanted to do this. Yeah. Got a 130 horsepower transverse mounted V6 in the back. Don't care, as long as it goes 88, it's all good. You know the body of this car is stainless steel?
Oh yeah.
It will never rust when it goes back in time.
Well, does that mean it's really heavy?
They look so amazing that they put this car in Back to the Future.
We're in a freaking DeLorean.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude. on some Marty McFly vibe today. All right.
88 miles an hour, here we come.
Get it.
Dude, we're driving a DeLorean.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God. This is so cool.
This is the best day at work ever. These cars make sense to me. It's incredibly futuristic looking, even nearly 40 years later after it was built. They're just dope, dude. I don't know why more people don't get into DeLoreans.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Get it.
We're going for it.
4,000 RPM, 55 miles an hour, 60,
Come on, baby.
65,
You can do it.
70,
Come on.
75, 80,
Come on, baby.
82,
Come on, baby.
83,
Come on, baby.
85.
Come on, we got this.
Don't lift.
We got this.
Don't lift. What year is it? That was awesome.
We did it.
That was awesome.
We did it. We did it.
Let's go get some tacos.
Okay.
I can see you in one of these.
All right. Well, we're back here in the present.
And we no longer have time to go to the pawn shop and buy tools. So cross your fingers the Corvette doesn't break down because we still have to get to Hot Rod Ranch tonight.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. These are brand new tires. And that's how clouds are made. Whoa, look at this, dude. Dude, it was coming through the headliner. Wait, no. I can't see. Are we on fire? No.
Sorry.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Pause for a minute here so we can air it out and drive.
It gets in the RPMs really fast.
It does really good burnouts. I thought we were on fire. Oh, we gotta roll the window down, dude. It's still in here. I know. Turn on the air conditioning.
All right, here we go.
You want these? All right, just stay on Highway 1. You're gonna be on this for like, I don't know, 180 miles.
Oh, wow.
It's about to get epic. I've never had smoke come out of the headliner before. So this is the sketchy part. Winding road, most amazing scenery you've ever seen. You get caught rubbernecking and crash into another car, go off the road, end up in the ocean, whatever.
Oh, wow.
So enjoy it, but don't kill us.
Copy that.
That's all. So happy that the brakes are fresh.
Holy cow.
It's like you could drive straight off into the ocean, 300 feet down, something like that. Can't believe we're doing this.
It's getting real good.
Yeah, now.
Yep.
Perfect. Nailed it. It's like you've done this before. You're like James Bond. He looks like he's on fire. Oh my God. It's like 007 car.
Check it out, dude. What was that? Nice ride.
How you doing, Gil?
Good, how are you? Good to see you guys. It's been a while.
What's up, big guy?
What's up, dude?
I don't think I've actually been to this shop.
Good to meet you.
The last time I was here on Roadkill was a different shop, right?
Yeah, we were on the out on Central Avenue. Yep. This has some old Lompoc racing and hot rod roots. So, well, welcome. Yeah, it's been a hot rod shop since '59.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to go drag racing today at Famoso, but we need to put in just seatbelts, basically. I think that's the only safety thing we're missing.
You think you could help him with some seatbelts? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Can we see all the cool cars first, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, please.
I'm not really a Model A guy, but this thing's amazing.
The chassis came up for sale actually down in Huntington Beach, and it had just a body that was all in pieces, but I really saw, obviously, the value in the chassis and the engine. All this stuff was done with the injection. Let me get a little bit of go juice in here. Okay.
Dude, that's so cool.
That is rowdy, dude.
Okay, I'm fully motivated. We need to put seatbelts in our car so we can race later.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about there.
So we're trying to figure out where the seatbelts go in a C2 Corvette because we're new to this. And on the bottom of this chassis, there's these cables. There's one here and one here. If you get into an accident and the seatbelt pulls, it pulls on the cable. I think this is what keeps the bolt from coming all the way out when you're in a wreck. So just cut out the floor insulation and find these in the car. We ain't got to the good part yet. This is just the shop in town. We're now we go to the actual ranch where the stash of magnesium wheels and cars and
If it's better than this, and I don't know if I can handle it.
it's even better than this.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Oh man. Let's buckle up.
We do have seatbelts now.
All right.
Now you gotta warm it up.
I can't see it. I can't see.
I can't see nothing. Oh, I gotta stop. Quick, open the doors.
I can't see. Oh!
Oh, might as well go to a drag strip now. Got the tires all nice and warm.
I like how we do a burnout at every place we visit. I mean, I bet you won't do it through this intersection. Just saying.
These tires are epic, dude. They make so much smoke.
Is this it?
Yeah. Everything is close together in Lompoc.
What is that square body?
You didn't know we bought that?
No.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Yeah. That thing's awesome. Dude, it's clean.
Dude, this thing's huge.
And now we're at the actual Hot Rod Ranch, which is 22 acres of farmland just inside of Lompoc, where the family has buildings full of treasures. And oh, by the way, I might have had another reason to come here. This right here is a custom Chevy square body stretch limousine, once owned by a strip club in Fresno. It still smells like a strip club inside of it.
I like the seats.
The car phone is incredible.
I know.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude. I've been trying to find magnesium wheels for Blasphemy forever. Is the intake magnesium too?
Yeah, that's a really rare. It's a Mickey Thompson, but it was before it was even MT. It's what they call a Thompson.
Wow.
That's a pretty rare piece.
I told you guys that the guys from Hot Rod Ranch are the ones that found me my Corvette. So these guys just have all of this stuff, and we're now at their ranch, and this is one of the storage buildings, and it is full of magnesium wheels. I picked up a magnesium wheel for the first time in my life here. It's unbelievably light. I'm gonna drool over all this stuff, and then we're gonna head to Bakersfield and go see how quickly our new Corvette can go down a drag strip. All right, little buddy. Thank you. Not you, you're big buddy.
I'm the bigger buddy. I wish we'd go with you guys.
Thanks, Gil. We made it. 200 miles from the coast all the way to Famoso drag strip. We're not actually in Bakersfield. We're in McFarland, but everybody calls this Bakersfield.
Close enough, huh?
Right next door, dude.
Finnegan, that thing's a beauty, man.
I brought the smoke for you.
Oh, nice. Does this kind of make us vet bros now?
Oh, dude, we're just missing the New Balances and the jorts.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got them at home.
Oh, sweet. C5? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen this. This is new, right?
Yeah, I just got it a while ago.
6-speed, nice.
Convertible, classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a race car to me.
Well, it's not really a drag car.
You have a C5, I have a C2. They have virtually identical motors. I see no reason why we shouldn't race them down the drag strip.
Well, I'm even hesitant to do a burnout in this thing, because if I break it, it's going to be a lot of dough.
I'll do enough burnouts for both of us. Don't worry.
Okay,
Good
well,
luck.
Well, I'll give it a shot,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe just a little one.
Yeah, it's just a little smoke.
A little bit, like a peel out, maybe.
One cloud.
Peel out. I like that.
So excited about this. Steve Dulcich is one of my favorite humans on the planet. And the guy's a legend. And if I lose here today, well, it'll be to a legend. So I'm okay with that. That's why he's a legend, ladies and gentlemen. He went 300 feet. He went to the first timing block. That is why he is Steve Dulcich.
Well, Dulcich just did a dang John Force burnout, and he said he wasn't going to do any kind of burnout. So he lied right off the bat. I told my man, I was like, look, don't let him show you up. We got to burn out to at least the 330 mark, so.
I have to stop because I can't see.
The only reason he stopped right there is because he can't see. That entire car right now is full of smoke.
There's a design flaw with the C2.
Steve, he's got some shenanigans going. He's like, I'm not going to burn out. I'm going to just keep it, simple. I don't want to break my car. Then he comes out here and does a John Force burnout. He's got something up his sleeve, but we'll see.
Stage is lit. Go, man, go!
$13.5 for the C2, $14.2 for the Vet. There's more to come out of that C5, so, man, not bad.
Okay, so Steve red lit. Then my trans didn't want to shift into third gear, so it bumped off the rev limiter and I had to dump it.
So now that they've both gone, they know their cars. Let's give them a second try at this. Steve, you jumped by half a second. That was good.
It was that much.
That was long.
It was a big red light.
You left
I was
yesterday.
like, hey,
But it really bogged off the line.
I saw that. So you guys should definitely go for a round 2.
let's do it again.
Yeah,
do it
it's
again.
fun.
Playtime's over. They're taking it more serious this time around, so it's going to be a much tighter race. I'm predicting 13-4 out of both of these cars.
This is round 2, Dulcich versus Finnegan.
Oh!
Go, car.
They both had really good lights. That's good. The C2's on the rev limiter.
Yeah. I think Dulcich left on me a little bit, but I got him, man. I definitely beat him to the finish line.
13-1 to a 13-7. 105 to 105. So, they're close.
Oh, man. Beautiful sunset, drag racing classic Corvettes in Southern California. Doesn't get any better than this. It's been an epic road trip.
I want to race. If the car's not broken, I want to make a pass. I hadn't raced yet, so I'm getting antsy here. I want to race Steve Dulcich. That alone, is a life goal for me. You chopped it down.
Really?
You got him good. .069 for your X time. He was a .294. But you want a 13.7 at 105, he want a 13.1 at 105.
Yeah. I mean, look at the 60-foot. My car is bogging like crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You treed me.
Huh?
Yes, he
Totally
did.
left on me, dude.
Yes, he did.
His urgency made me super lackadaisical.
Yeah.
I was just like, doo-doo-doo, let's go.
Well, this time I promised Cleet I wasn't going to red light, so
You didn't, dude. That was like damn near a perfect light.
I never thought I'd ever drag race this thing.
Now, next thing you know, he's ordering parts for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, I need
now
long-
it's his race car.
This is where it
Yeah.
starts. I'm looking for a race.
You are?
Yes. You down?
Sure.
One more time?
Yeah, man.
Give me all you got off the line.
I'll try. Man, it was so much fun racing Finnegan. The car doesn't 60 foot, but Finnegan got me off like the first front of the track, and then we were basically gapping each other evenly all the way down the rest of the way. I think Newbern wants to take me on, so that's my opportunity for one final pass.
I'm about to race Steve Dulcich. Ah!
The final countdown, the final showdown, all the marbles. I don't think anyone's bet anything here today, but this is still important because it's the legendary Steve Dulcich against 12-volt Dave, which means that car can catch on fire. This car probably smokes the clutch. But who's gonna win? Oh, no! Dulcich with another red light, extending his streak of, rev limiter, keep going. But who'll have the better AVT? 1325 in the right lane, 1365. Dulcich improves. He went 1374 last time. He just went 1365. He's getting better every time, but the man is antsy. You can tell he's on edge. He red lit again.
That was awesome!
Tensions are high.
Man, it's been a minute since I've been down the track, and I have missed it. Woo!
Why you gotta leave so early against my guy?
Ah,
Come on,
it
friend.
couldn't have been too much of a red light.
It was nearly 2/10 of a second.
Was it?
Yeah. It's like the race was Wednesday. You left Tuesday.
Yeah, but I went faster.
You did.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You know why? Driving talent, skills. The car's got more left. It just keeps going faster. Ours is slowing down.
Okay, so it ran mid-13s basically.
Dude, that's a good street car.
Yeah, it's not a bad street car.
Yeah. It has air conditioning and climates and controls and
Oh,
windows that go up and down.
I left the air conditioning on.
There it
would have
is.
ran 1320s.
There it is.
Next time. Can I have that so I can frame it?
It's all yours.
Thank you.
You should have him sign it.
Does it say? Yeah, it says Dulcich. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Have a good trip, guys.
Thank you.
I think I'm driving home.
See you, Steve.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Thanks, dude. Man, what a day.
What a day.
Hot Rod Ranch. We ended the day drag racing Steve Dulcich.
Yeah, we did.
Let's go. She's still here.
Yeah, thank God. You know, I woke up this morning, I had a thought, right? The first thought was, I need to put all the fuses back in, you know, for our anti-theft system. This makes the car run. The other thought I had was, this car's really only good at one thing.
What's that?
Well, it ain't autocross, it's burnouts.
Oh, yeah.
So why are we going to Del Mar to go around an autocross cones in a parking lot when we can go to Vegas and do more burnouts with our friends? And craps.
I've never played craps.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have no idea how to play craps, but I feel like it would be fun.
You already said Vegas. I don't even care what we're doing in Vegas. Let's just go to Vegas.
All right, I'm gonna put these back in. So we're going the extra mile to secure this car in hotel parking lots by removing most of the fuses from the fuse box. Anybody with a tow truck or a flatbed or, you know, 4 friends with some floor jacks can steal this car like they did the Maserati. But at least this makes me feel a little bit better. Let's go to Vegas.
I've always wanted one of those right there.
A tank?
All of them. Can we go inside?
Yeah, I have a 2-part plan for upgrading the capabilities of this machine to do better burnouts.
From here?
Yeah, part 1 starts here. Let's go.
All right. Sweet.
This is the place. You know what we need?
Everything.
Gas masks.
Ghillie suit.
Like legit gas masks.
Grenades.
We don't need grenades.
Yes, we do.
We're just going to Vegas, dude. We're not going to war. I want you to walk out of here in this, and I want you to wear it till we're in Vegas.
No.
But it would be so much fun for me. Gas masks. Found them.
Gas mask.
Yeah,
Oh, so we can breathe while doing a burnout?
that's right.
Oh, genius. It smells like freedom. Let's go.
I don't smell anything, dude. This is great.
I can breathe.
Yeah, I can breathe. I just can't see. This smells great. Okay. Okay. Ready. It's a beautiful day for a burnout.
Vegas, baby, Vegas. Las Vegas!
We are here. Man, this car did great.
Oh, dude, we just drove from Oakland down the coast all the way to Vegas. I think we did about 800 miles. Epic trip. And now it is time for phase 2 of our plan. Hey, Newbern, why don't you show the folks at home what phase 2 of the plan is?
Here we go. Our gas masks are in position. Let's do this, dude.
All right. Last burnout of our vacation. Oh, boy. Oh, God.
This is
I'm cop. Gotcha, cops, gotcha. Stay right, go right. Hey,
Oh my God.
I miss you.
The cop just passed us. The cop just passed us. The cop just passed us. The cop passed us.
My cop had you dead to right.
Oh my God.
It totally worked!
There's smoke pouring out of the car.
Turn on the fan, dude. Hit the fan, hit the fan. Okay, you're good. Nothing to see here.
Oh my God.
Phase 2 rules.
Oh my God, dude! Why? How did we not just get pulled over? The dude pulled out as we were doing the burnout.
Because it was a foolproof plan. Gas mask, battery-powered leaf blowers for the win.
That is the way you enter Las Vegas right there.
Woo!
Hell yeah. That was awesome. Why are we smoking?
Where'd the smoke come from? Are we on fire again? There's no way. We went this whole way, did all these burnouts, and now we're overheating. We could be on fire again, but we're definitely not overheating. Oh no. It's shaking, it's running rough. Did we blow this mofo up? We need to get around the corner and look at this.
It's running hot.
Oh God. It won't rev.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I think this thing is seizing up right now.
Why did you? We got the green, just go.
There's nothing to go to.
Oh God.
It's dead, it's done.
Oh God.
It is so unhappy.
Oh, yeah, she's hot. Oh, my God. Smoke came out of here.
I think it's toast.
Let's roll down, dude, and get off the road.
All right. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna roll on down the on-ramp here and try to get to the shoulder before somebody kills us.
I cannot believe that.
I think we just smoked this thing.
All right, you go. We'll stay right here.
We just roadkilled ourselves. That fuse melted worse than I've ever seen before, and the fan stopped working, and we probably cooked the motor right there on Las Vegas Boulevard. Well, we got water. We're just waiting for it to cool off.
Oh, gotcha.
So do you have any fuses?
What kind do you need?
A 40.
Yep, I got you.
All right. You got more than one? I'll take it. Thank you. You give to the road, and the road will give back to you every time.
Let's give it a shot. Let's just see what happens.
It's 7 miles to the hotel. Roll us a 7. We'll get there.
I can't roll us a 7. There's only one die. 6. Hey, close enough. I maxed it out. Let's go.
You realize we can't overheat. We don't have a coolant temp gauge.
Can we just not? Let's just not talk about anything else.
Oh, seems to run okay. That's good news. I've never melted a fuse like that before. Come on, Smokey. You can do it.
Just don't smoke. Come on, baby.
How many miles left?
3.
Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I see the golden nugget. I see it over there.
Yeah. Look at all the lights.
I love it.
I love this part of Vegas.
We made it, dude.
Oh, yes, we did. This was the best roadkill trip I've had in a long time. I got to experience a bucket list car, one I've never been in before. I got to road trip down the coast with one of my best friends. We did more burnouts than we have in the history of roadkill during one trip, and somehow managed not to go to jail.
Oh my God, dude!
Which should always be goal number 1. I can't wait to see what happens in a future episode of Roadkill with this car, and I can't wait to see where the road takes us next time on Roadkill.
We're breaking down in New York City and beyond!
So this is Hemmings Motor News. My dad has had a subscription since like 1962 or something like that.
No way.
Seriously.
I don't go that far back, but I remember getting Hemmings to look at car prices and stuff like that.
Yeah. Whoa, T-37.
Wow, there it is.
I love this car.
You know what? It really grew on me. At first, I couldn't get over to grilled because I was passionate about the GTO grill.
Oh, yeah.
But now, I kind of like it.
The car we're road tripping in this episode is our 1971 Pontiac T-37. In case you're unaware, the T-37 was the base model in 1970 and 1971. Me and Mike Finnegan pulled this out of a junkyard on an earlier episode of Roadkill. It was L&L Classics in Idaho. You might remember that I got it stuck on the ramp that Evel Knievel used to jump the Snake River, so that was pretty awesome. After that, Dulcich and I used it on an episode of Roadkill Garage, where we wanted to improve the handling on the car, and it turned into just a giant comedy of errors, switching the coil springs around, trying to get it right. And then we finally went out and raced the 6 quad, trying to make the thing handle out on those farm roads, and it was great, until the front suspension completely sagged out. Remember last time we worked on this, it was just a battle with the coil springs?
Oh, yeah, that was no romance.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. Springs in and out and in and out, but it's got coilovers now?
It does. I had Lucky put those in because unfortunately the springs that you and I cut sagged out to the bump stops.
No way!
Yes. It was complete garbage.
Who thunk it, right?
I know.
Geez, of course they did.
Other than that, we got a bunch of leaks that need to be addressed. No. Trans mount that's falling apart.
Me.
Said the headlights aren't plugged in.
No, that can't be true.
And the wipers apparently work but have no arms. So that's our job for the next couple of hours, and then I guess we'll hit the road. This episode is completely selfish, and I don't care. You see, I've been all over the United States, including even Alaska, but there are 5 states that I've never been to, and we're gonna hit them all on this episode. We're starting right here in Vermont, then New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Delaware. But before we get to wrenching, we're gonna go have a look at the Hemmings collection. Doug Glad's gonna show us around.
Oh, great.
So this building is called the Sibley. It's named after Ed Sibley, who started a machine shop around 1880.
Wow, cool old place.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hemmings panel vans are iconic. Those are always on the cover.
Yep.
That's way back in the day. This is cool. This is my style.
I would ride this around anywhere.
There's a bunch of stuff here that needs to be fixed. First of all, these mufflers are about to fall off. Fortunately, the guys from Hemmings have an exhaust system that came off of their convertible Chevelle that we're gonna cobble under here too, so that, you know, we don't die. The transmission in this thing is a long tail housing out of a full-size car, and it's not really installed well, so the trans mount broke. Here we've got transmission fluid leak. Over here, there's an oil leak right at the filter. Up top, there's a coolant leak, and the power steering also leaks. There are other things under here that we're gonna have to address. This is goopy. Here comes Terry. Terry is an old friend from my publishing days. He worked on Hot Rod and Rod and Custom. What else?
Carcraft.
Carcraft, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But you've been here at Hemmings
15 years.
It'd be good if you can grab it by the pan so that we can
I just
pull the motor mount out.
Here's half the mount. There we go. We're talking about what to do to fix the trans mount situation, and I think that those guys are gonna weld a piece of metal on there for us that will just sort of adapt.
We have a buddy of Hemmings, Glenn here, and you've got everything sorted out to fix this. The problem is the spacing on the mount's not matching the bolt pattern in the transmission and the cross member, so we're gonna modify the mount with some outriggers to make the bolt pattern match, and I don't know if I can comprehend that complexity, but go fix it.
Vermont technology.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's hard to tell on camera, but the whole front nose of this car is from a different car. It's actually a slightly different color. It was that way from the junkyard we got it from. And Terry noticed that the headlights are completely unplugged, which might explain why they don't work. So we're gonna plug them in and hope that that does something good.
Yeah.
You get them both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this side connected already?
Yeah, have you met Terry? He actually works on the car. We plugged in the headlights, hopefully they work. That's your cue, Steve.
Okay, headlights going on. Ready?
Yeah.
No.
You turned them on?
Yes.
Nothing. That's a bummer.
Oh, that is a complete nightmare. Now what?
Hey, Terry.
I like the way you think, Freiburger.
What's weird is we got no headlights, but there's a light on over here. Try brakes. Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe just kick it more.
Don't be mean to the T-37. No kicking.
Does all this melted wiring mean anything to you? Look.
Really?
I don't want to fix this. Hey, Terry. Oh, gross. It's like hair growing in there. Okay, is this a 1056?
They all take the same bulbs, David.
I think you're right. Look at this, all I had to do is scrape a ton of rust out of this side, put new bulbs in it, and everything works. Look at the backup light, functional.
What we found was a ground that was disconnected, and that's why the headlights weren't working, so I'm connecting that up right now.
Okay, we have a hot one. You know what that is? That's a BAM.
On, off.
All of the taillights work, and guess what? Boom, all 4 headlights. Now we're gonna lift this thing up and get to work on other stuff. We have our modified transmission mount ready to install, thanks to Glenn.
You know what the major flaw in this is? Is the made in Korea mount that actually has a metric stud in it that we are going to ramrod a 3/8 nut onto because that's who we are and that's the time we have right now. Ready to come down?
Come on down. Glenn's custom modification was pure genius. I wish there was some way I could take credit for that.
Ramrod it, man. Oh, that looks like it's going on fine. You're not ramrodding that. I don't think it's metric. It just had some of that rubber in it, right?
Oh, it's metric.
Next job, I'm gonna try and tighten this transcooler line that's leaking everywhere. And then we will install exhaust, and then we will leave. This is the old exhaust system off of Hemming's '69 Chevelle convertible project. They put something good on there and gave us their rust. And these are actually the same car underneath, so it should fit perfectly. Right, we got one side basically on, another side of the exhaust that needs to happen. We got to zip tie some wires, then we'll put it down. We need windshield wipers. And also there's the heater hose that's about to explode that I need to solve. Unfortunately, the only belts we could get locally are industrial, which we really shouldn't use for automotive, but we're gonna.
The belt's too short.
This is too short. I put the wrong one on the wrong one.
Yeah.
I need to swap them. Good. Done. Last thing. We're gonna get some oil in this thing and then actually hit the road. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. And then tomorrow will be to New Hampshire. The guys at Hemmings have been really awesome. We got a ton of work done on the car today. It had a million leaks. We fixed all that. Threw an exhaust system, changed the belts and hoses, and it's as good as it's gonna get. So we're gonna hit the road. Wow, sounds okay. Oh, and it's smoking.
Maybe it's just condensation.
Hopefully.
Well, we don't have collector gaskets, remember?
I don't think that's condensation. Will it do a burnout?
You bet it will.
Ah, lame.
I was kind of a little disappointed, but the brakes are probably too tight.
They're way too good.
Yeah. It took off like a rocket, but it just wouldn't do a burnout.
We attempted to do a burnout. It's so gutless that wasn't gonna happen. It seems like the transmission's slipping, which is why Glenn's working on looking at the fluid. And unfortunately, we're also hearing a rod knock.
A rod knock or eight rod
several?
knock?
Yeah. So the philosophy here comes down to, do I want to destroy a 400 Pontiac? But if I do, I could turn it into a 455. So, I don't know.
So last night we left the T-37 here in the parking lot. So what we're gonna do is listen more carefully and decide what's going on and feel like idiots.
Clear?
Yep.
Contact.
Oh, that's knocking, man. I hear what we were hearing last night.
I really don't know. I mean, if it was a rod knock last night, it wasn't severe.
There's a big exhaust leak at the intake manifold.
Not on this side.
There is here.
Really?
It's puking.
I was considering putting heavier grade oil in there.
Yeah.
We can use that as a diagnostic and see if it changes the sound.
We could.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's what's going on. We can't decide if this thing does or doesn't have a rod knock, so we're just gonna drive it around and find out. Gotta warm up a little.
Yeah, this cold, dense air will give it extra pep, right?
Right. Oh, this thing runs good. This thing has that Pontiac torque.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I'm smelling carbon monoxide from that exhaust leak.
So am I.
Oh, I forgot how much we improved the handling on this car.
Yeah, things like a Porsche 911 Carrera.
Virtually. I want to get the oil good and hot and hear if it starts to knock.
Well, when you really hear it is where you
Yep.
deaccelerate
Yep.
lightly.
Yep. Wow. This thing actually runs pretty good.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Right now, my attitude is pour a can of goop in the motor and go. You can't say that we didn't exhaustively analyze this in the effort to not blow the engine up.
We didn't want to just execute the engine.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna solve all of our problems with chemicals.
Brilliant. That's all I can say.
Yeah? You wanna just go shopping?
Yeah, there's an auto parts back there if you want to go.
We're solving it with sauce. I got engine sauce, I have radiator sauce, I have power steering sauce, and I have transmission cure-all.
And I have a hot cup of Joe because
You
it's
do.
freezing out here.
Okay. First, I'll have you know that this says right on it, eliminates the noise. They were speaking our language. That was genius marketing right there.
We saw that we were sold.
Sold! Oh, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's gnarly. If that doesn't fix rod knock, nothing will. Okay.
I'm gonna do the radiator stop leakage.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to put the non-slip in the transmission fix?
Of course.
You need to be able to cut the nozzle.
We don't have a knife unless the video crew does.
Well, of course they do. I'll take this one.
Hey, watch the paint.
Is this a butter knife?
Why don't you use the sharp side of the blade, Steve?
I don't know if I'm qualified to use this thing. You got to remove it all the way.
You were going to. I've
got my hands full.
I'll just take this knife now.
This is actually stuck to my thumb. Can you help me out with that?
Get out of my way. That was ultimately the result he was hoping for, by the way.
How did you know, Freiburger? Oh man, I got coffee up my nose. Oh,
see, that Dulcich charm kicks in and he thinks it works on me, but I've seen it for too many years. Remember last night we were all freaked out about rod knock. This morning we decided to just take it for a drive and see what it would do. We drove it around, we feel pretty good with it. We decided to rebuild it with a whole bunch of pour-in sauce. I think we're going to be okay. We were so convinced that something was wrong with this engine that this morning we went and visited this guy, Joe, who's like the local Pontiac guy, and he has a whole bunch of engines and parts and everything. He was gonna style us out with everything that we needed. But after motoring it, we're pretty convinced it's gonna be all right. And so we're just gonna hit the road.
Does it feel like the transmission's shifting way better now?
Feels like it has another 30 horsepower.
Wow.
Don't you think so?
I don't see any more smoke being emitted, and I don't smell the carbon monoxide, which is odorless anyway.
Everything's fixed. Main Street's pretty good.
Brick. They just don't make buildings out of brick anymore.
In case we haven't said it, Hemmings is in Bennington, Vermont. And this is the kickoff of our entire trip. So I've spent no time in the Northeast.
Neither have I.
This car is low.
But it's adjustable. If only we had the tools to actually adjust it.
Are you technically a Yankee if you're from Vermont? I guess anywhere in Northeast is a Yankee.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Look, I knew something about football again.
It's baseball.
Oh. Oh, I see the general store now. Let's see. This is going to be a scraper, I think.
You got it. You got it. No problemo. Oh my gosh. This thing's on the ground.
It is.
Wow.
Yep.
Whew. Cold. Got my blankets. Steve got his honey.
And syrup.
All right. You're local now.
That's right.
Okay, this buzzer is super irritating. Check this out. The buzzer goes off when you open the door. The key's not even in the car. When you shut the door, it goes off. Ah, freezing.
Nice and warm in here, though.
You gonna drink your honey? Close. So now you know what it's like to be an engine ingesting the motor honey, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the Lucas oil stabilizer.
I wonder
of
if this would take care of our potential rod knock problem.
It probably would. We were at the gas station just now, and this guy, Paul, walks up and he follows us. He's like, dude, my dad has 600 cars in the woods over here. I looked at the Google Earth view of this guy's place. There's cars everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. So we're gonna go check it out. Ooh, this is like full Dukes of Vermont. Whoa! That's the ground scraping. This thing is way too low.
It is. Yeah.
Wow, look at the neat little lake.
Oh, there's a beaver dam right there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Just imagine, this guy dragged 600 cars down this road in his life.
Wow, that's a lot of cars. That makes you look like a school choir boy.
Completely.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the burnout marks.
Oh!
This is a hardcore.
Whoa!
That is new levels. I give this guy credit. That's hardcore.
You're talking about 13 inches of thread on the ground right there.
Yeah, that was epic.
Ooh, all of this stuff is great.
Wow. This is gonna be so good. We made it. It's Paul, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Paul,
Man.
I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you.
How are
Thanks
ya?
for inviting us.
Yeah. Oh!
I could see the volume from here. This is super cool. We were filling up at a gas station, had an opportunity to see the real Vermont, not the tourist version. This guy, Paul, who recognized us, I guess, from TV, and he's like, dude, 20 minutes from here, you can come see my dad's collection of 600 cars that are 1980 and older. Here we are, and we're about to have a look at the stash. Look how far they go out into the woods. This is cool. That is literally rotted into the ground.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at the super cab. That's bitchin'. R. Gregory, Diversified Service Tree Specialist.
Oh.
Yeah, look what I see in the back. Spider turbocharged 150 horsepower. You know what that's from?
Yeah, that comes from a Corvette.
Yep. This is the country sedan, but not the country Squire.
Is that
I
a
love that
71
wagon.
or 72?
72.
Oh, the side markers give it away.
Yes. I've never seen this many Corvairs in one place.
I like this Corvair.
This is the cool body style to
Yeah.
me, the second gen one.
Yeah,
The
me
first
too.
ones are not so snazzy. It's crazy. This is all a personal collection.
I know. Isn't that wild?
Dude!
1932.
It's a two-door sedan. Wow.
Been in here 50 years.
Right there, 50 years?
Yep, never
No
moved.
way. Wow.
And we're
It's got the engine crank.
tow truck that brought the
Oh,
cars
is this the
in.
one you were telling me about that brought all these cars in here?
Yes.
Totally functional.
Yes, still runs. We still actually use it.
The 57 Dodge.
And my father's owned this since he was 18 years old.
No kidding.
Whoa.
He's 79 now.
Oh, the interior's pretty good. Wow. We spent about 2 hours hunting around this place, and I could spend another full day. Unfortunately, the cars here are really, really rusty, but all the stainless and everything's really good, and there's so much to look at. I would just spend the day photographing it. We got to get out of here because we still have all of New Hampshire to drive through today. That was a great stop. That made it worth it.
Wow, what a find. You know, that's kind of like one of the joys of being on these trips. So now what?
New Hampshire.
Oh! Didn't you see that big rock?
I did. I thought I was just barely.
Oh.
This thing is way too low.
There's no ground clearance at all.
No. We're back on the highway.
Oh, there we go.
All right, Steve, when we cross this bridge, we will be in New Hampshire.
Really?
Yep.
New Hampshire. And look at the bridge. It's steel. It's a steel truss.
It said New Hampshire liquor store coming up.
Me and my buddies are in New Hampshire for the first time.
Yeah.
New Hampshire. I think he used to go to New Hampshire to get liquor because it was cheaper and then the taxes and the laws are more lax.
In Vermont?
Yeah.
We left Vermont. We left Vermont and went to New Hampshire. I've had my fill of New Hampshire.
Really? I'm ready to move on too. I need some Massachusetts in my life.
Me too. I've seen the state I've never been in. And here it comes, entering Massachusetts. I think we're just gonna cannonball through the state. Our plan is to get as close to the Rhode Island border tonight as we can because we're starting to run short on days and I definitely want to get to New York City.
Let's go.
Is that actually Boston straight ahead of us?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is metropolitan Boston right before our eyes.
It says there's a tunnel up here. I hope we get to go through that.
Wow.
Wow, this is a long tunnel and it's like goes over bumps and corners and stuff. Oh, we lived.
Yeah, what a day.
That was a long day, Dulcich.
The T-37 treated us right.
Just keeps going.
Yeah.
Boston was cool.
That was good, and the skyline at night was pretty cool. Massachusetts, cross it off the list.
Tomorrow, Rhode Island. Woo! That is a brisk breeze.
It is.
So you know what, Steve? I was laying awake last night thinking about the whole debacle with the does it have rod knock or not? I'm thinking piston slap. Because think how it completely went away once it warmed up.
I'll buy that.
Here's something you need to know about Steve Dulcich. He goes to sleep every night watching documentaries on YouTube. He goes deep on all sorts of subjects.
I do.
Space. What else?
Tall sailing ships.
Whaling.
Whaling.
Exactly. So we're gonna go down and take you to the Moby Dick Memorial.
Bedford?
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
New Bedford. So apparently New Bedford was a major whaling center.
Oh, definitely.
Back in the day, and what are we talking about? Are we talking about 1700s?
Oh, no, the height of the whaling era was 1800s.
Here's the port of Bedford, though, New Bedford. Wow. Oh, look at all those fishing ships. That one's from Nantucket. There's the Whaling Museum.
Oh, okay. I like stuff like this. Whaling, tall ships, harpoons.
Dulcich is actually obsessed with this stuff. You think that's 1-to-1?
I don't think a whale's heart is that big.
I think it could be. Although not from that whale.
Well, that's a blue whale right there.
Yeah.
You can tell what kind of whale this is, right?
Sure.
What? Well, look, it's got teeth. It's a sperm whale. It's not going to be able to bite off Ahab's leg with baleen, right?
It needs teeth.
Yeah, that's right. I want to take a look at this boat. Imagine manning this oar. This oar is like 28 feet long. Bro, they give you the high five deal right there. Let's get back to the T-37 and hit the road.
Our Massachusetts goal achieved. Now we got battleships and then Rhode Island. This is like a vacation, Dulcich.
I know, it's like a sightseeing tour.
Oh, there it is. Military watercraft.
Wow. Look at that battleship.
Oh, there's a submarine there too.
Yeah.
What we're looking at here is a handful of ships in Battleship Cove here in Massachusetts. That one right there is the USS Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. It was involved in the Cuban Missile Crisis. The submarine is the USS Lionfish from World War II. And then the big one is the USS Massachusetts.
That's a battleship.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, it's freezing.
All right, we're going to Rhode Island. Here we come. Ready? All right, Rhode Island.
We're here. Rhode Island.
Do you feel refreshed by the ocean breeze as we officially enter the city of Newport?
I feel really good.
It seems very New England-y based on the movies I've seen.
Yeah.
Vehicle loud mufflers are prohibited. That's what that sign said.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, we would have been kicked out of here before we got
think.
gentrified.
Maybe we gentrified our exhaust system or we'd be out.
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 Out. Yeah.
Get out of Newport now.
Ow. That's right. They would have kicked us out.
We're finally gonna break down and wrench on this thing. Sort of. It's been running hot. I think it's just puked too much water out of the little crack in the radiator that I fixed poorly. And it keeps cranking hard, like, and when it's doing that, you can hear it pinging. And Steve's theory is?
That the advanced mechanism is hanging up.
So we're going to lube that doohickey.
Yeah.
And, why isn't... All right. Typical GM distributor like this, you have to remove the distributor cap, then I'm gonna have to remove the rotor, and we'll be able to see the advance weights there. I guess we'll fill that out of the video van cooler.
That's a good idea.
Wow. Okay, that works.
It was like this gust of wind just swept that right out of the back of the video van.
Yep. There we go. Okay, that's full.
So what I was looking for was whether the advanced mechanism was stuck, but I was able to turn it by hand and feel it, and it just snaps right back by the spring. So the mechanism's completely free.
All good?
We are road ready, my friend.
Good. Next stop, Times Square. Will it do a burnout yet? It will. I think we're just entering actual New York City.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been. Have you?
I've been to New York City, yeah, but it's been a long time since I've been, like, right down in Manhattan.
Wow, that bridge is awesome.
Yeah.
George Washington Bridge. Wow, look at all those apartments just packed in there.
Yeah.
We going in the Lincoln Tunnel?
I don't know. Oh, that's the Intrepid.
Wow!
That is the aircraft carrier Intrepid right there.
Wow!
That is so awesome.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a complete fish out of water here.
You don't want to run over these people.
I dig it.
Oh, thanks.
I dig it a lot.
She likes it.
Oh, yeah. How's it going?
56?
No, it's a 71. We definitely attract attention here with this. Better hope this thing doesn't overheat.
Yeah.
I'm really thankful for no gauges right now.
Uh-huh.
This is Broadway in New York City in a 1971 Pontiac that we pulled out of a junkyard in Idaho.
What's really crazy is how many pedestrians are noticing us and like waving or thumbs up or shaking their heads or, hey, it's crazy. I feel it, this thing's hot.
I'm feeling a lot of heat too.
Yeah. Ooh, I smell antifreeze now.
Oh yeah.
Smell it?
A little bit, yeah.
It's puking.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, look at all the water we left. And here we are steaming it up in New York City. Oh!
That's the problem.
Yeah, there's a big crack in the radiator and it's dumping all the fluid. Here's what's going on. We are trying to cruise New York City. Everything was going pretty good. And an old repair on the radiator cracked open. So it's actively spraying out right now. And we're trying hard to get to our hotel before this thing absolutely
melts
down in the middle of wherever we are. It's really bad right now. I'm kind of stressed out. It is actively dumping all the water out of the radiator. The engine will seize. Do you see our guy?
That's a red light.
Ah, rats. No, I can't turn it off. I was just gonna run it, but you told me to stop.
No, I didn't. I said it was a red light.
I know. What's up? This thing is gonna be toast. We gotta get out of here.
We have to.
All right, come on. All right, we're pulling over. We gotta cool it down and get some water in it though. So this radiator has a giant hole in it and is actively puking. Of course, that means there's water still in it. Don't let that spray anybody.
Yeah, this radiator cap's wasted.
Yeah. Okay, that was the wrong move because now all the water's out of it. So now we have no radiator cap, right?
Just put a sock in it. It can't hold pressure anyway.
Yeah.
We're better off without a radiator cap.
Probably. The video guys brought me the cooler again. Yeah, we blew all the water out of there.
There wasn't that much left in there.
Man, you overheating?
Oh, yeah. You think? Steve's trying to fix the crack in the radiator with his gum, and it's getting super gooey and disgusting. Oh, that whole patch blew off.
It did.
Oh, you got it all over everything. We got a crowd.
To fix this at this point, what we need is a sock, an ordinary sock. And I'm willing to sacrifice one of these stylish black socks. It's a lost cause because the radiator cap exploded, but you could just take a regular sock, you stuff it in there like underneath the lip, like so.
Let's find out if it runs.
Yeah! I think the sock makes a good radiator cap because it allows it to not build pressure.
Right, the pressure right now would just be squirting out the other side.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't make Times Square, but I think that was still a major win anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. Man, last night was one of the most memorable things in the history of Roadkill. I had so much fun.
I know.
I admit, I was stressed to the limit.
Well, you were.
I did not want to kill the engine. And so we got flex tape. We're gonna try and seal the big cracks in this radiator.
Well, I mean, if the gum shorted up temporarily, I'm sure the flex tape is better.
It's cracked pretty bad right there.
Well, I know it is.
Yeah. You can put on the new radiator cap. Ah, there's all sorts of gum.
The gum is gross, but it saved us.
How's your sock holding up over there?
This is life in New York City.
I got the piece of tape here. It's gonna go right there. This is gonna be a great science experiment to see if this tape actually holds. If it does, I've discovered like a new field repair for us. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. We're back to the chaos. All right, I'm worry-free about the Flex Seal. I think it's gonna work.
I have no anxiety whatsoever. It's nothing but open road now.
Yep. I'd like to see Statue of Liberty from a distance.
Okay.
What's up?
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so you watch Roadkill?
I've been watching you guys in Saudi Arabia.
I've been to Riyadh.
guys.
Very cool.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, cool. Thanks. Wow, that guy's been watching Roadkill since he lived in Saudi Arabia.
I know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. This is as good a place as any to cool this thing off.
And to check out
There it is.
Lady Liberty.
Yep. Well, it's overheating again bad, and I see water on the ground. But hey, there's the Statue of Liberty. That is not gonna stick.
Yeah. Oh, don't peel it off.
Why not?
Because what are you going to do?
We got the solder.
Okay, but you realize that this radiator is going to need to be drained down below that level to solder it.
I bet it already has been.
You think so?
It puked a lot.
That's madness, Freiburger.
Are you guys roadkill?
Are you? Yeah.
Free ice cream for you guys.
Oh, nice!
Whoa!
Hey, you guys are awesome.
Wow. Man, it just keeps coming and coming.
Whoa.
That is the greatest thing that's happened all day so
Look
far.
at that. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
That's awesome.
Anything else?
Thanks for watching.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but pure sunshine in New York City, man. New York City. There ain't no place like it in the whole world.
What Steve's doing here is soldering the big crack in the radiator. So the radiator is made out of brass or copper, and you need to use a silver solder in order to fix cracks or to adhere nipples to it or anything like that. So first, you clean it up as much as you possibly can. You don't want any water on the backside. Next up, you have to use some flux in a little can with a little brush, and when you put that on the surface, it sort of prevents the solder from beading on it. It sort of helps it flow. And then Steve's also going in with a torch and sort of melting it in afterwards.
Man, that's runny. So the trick here is to get the solder to fix the crack.
You've done better work.
Probably have.
You caught the fan shroud on fire. That's not an elegant job, but it might be functional.
All right, you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. That's either gonna seal
or it's not. Next, I'm gonna cut the end of this radiator hose off because it seemed to have a little crack in it. Why risk it? So Steve's scheme was to go inside this restaurant and get a pitcher of water. Did you actually pull that off?
Yeah, there's a very nice lady in there behind the bar.
Yeah?
Boom.
If you get most of that in the radiator, it'll be great. Wow.
I'm getting almost every drop in the radiator.
That was a true Dulcich move right there.
Ugh, New York City water.
Yo! Yeah, another roadkill guy.
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty good at this New York driving thing.
Yeah, I know.
You've noticed?
Yeah.
I'm feeling kind of hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah. Ooh, there's a hot dog right there. Dude, style me with my first New York cart hot dog. Basically, it only needs mustard. Let's see if Dulcich knows.
Let me have 2 hot dogs with mustard.
I hope he didn't get a whole bunch of goofy condiments on this thing.
Thanks, my man.
That it only needed mustard. What did you get on my hot dog?
I got you just mustard.
Oh! Man, it's like you read my mind. Okay.
How's your dog?
That's perfect. Thanks, Steve.
Don't sweat, man.
I see Empire State Building. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Now I feel the heat through the floorboard. Not puking.
No?
Maybe it's all gone. Hey, your solder's holding up pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
Yeah, me too.
Although my feet are now baking.
I've been feeling pretty good the whole time, though.
That's because you're not driving. You can just basically go psh, like you do and open the door and just walk to the nearest bar.
Is that what I do?
Yeah.
You would go. I would find myself annoying in that case.
Well, you can't say we didn't get the full New York experience.
Oh, we did.
Nice cooling breeze. Well, goodbye, New York City.
It was pretty good.
It was.
Hey, look! New Jersey! Dulcich, we're in New Jersey.
And now, Pennsylvania. Here we are.
Pennsylvania. Steve, this is state number 8 by my calculation.
Yes, Pennsylvania.
Only one more state to go, and it's the last state that I haven't been to, and that's Delaware. It's a long way to Delaware. I don't know. Oh! That was hardcore.
Oh, that was a clunk.
Welcome to the morning of our last day from the highway in the Pontiac. We're heading south from Philly into Delaware. That will be the final state that I need in order to be at all 50, if this thing makes it with the exhaust system intact. Because, man, that was bad.
That was full bottom out.
I detect that after overheating in New York, there might be a little bit more oil smoke coming from the Pontiac.
That's possible.
Did you notice when it was really hot, not only does it idle faster, which is strange, but the oil gets thinner and you can hear it like slapping or knocking.
There's more clatter for sure.
Yeah. Delaware!
No way!
We made it!
Yo!
I'm gonna stop just shy for the celebration. Pull way over here. Did it! Yes!
Boom, right there.
And with that, I will be in all 50 states as soon as I cross the line. Ready?
That deserves a bro shake.
Yes. Bam. And boom!
Delaware!
I have 2 bits of bad news. We have no brakes at all.
Okay, I knew about that.
Yeah, none, nothing. And the other thing is some guy posted on my social that I've actually been to Delaware before.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, Drag Week 2019, when you drove from here to there, you went through Delaware. Thank you, Buzzkill. I was like, well, I don't remember it, so it doesn't count. Anyway, I guess we'll try and do a burnout with this thing, but the brakes almost don't exist.
It lasted long enough, though. That's pretty commendable.
That's typical roadkill. Ready?
Yeah.
Man, we did it. I have finally hit all 50 states of the United States. But you know what? It doesn't end there. You can always get in your car. You can always find a new road. It doesn't have to be in far-flung corners of the country. You can find them in your own neighborhood. Just drag your junk out of the garage. Don't get it right. Get it running. Grab a friend. Make a goal and do it. I did it, and it just happens to involve all 50 states. But you know what? There's more adventures to be had, just like we will do on every episode of Roadkill. All right, you want to go shut the trunk for me?
No way.
Yeah.
I don't want to get out there. It's cold.
I know.
Yeah. You've got that beard to keep you warm.
Mr. Dulcich would request that the production assistant come and shut the trunk for him so he does not have to experience any chills. Man, what is wrong with you?
Someone teach Freiburger how to shut the trunk.
Lights down low, I feel your heat. Heartbeat racing, pulling me deep. Your hands trace fire on my skin. A dangerous game, let's dive in. Whisper my name, make me weak. Every touch, every sigh, I can't breathe. No space, no air.
This time on Roadkill, big adventures in an average car on Sick Week.
God, this was fun. And Michael Knight never had nitrous like you did.
No chance. Hasselhoff has got nothing on me. I held a gator on this episode. All right, walk straight ahead. Follow this. Nope, this way.
I can't see nothing.
We're in Bradenton, Florida for Sick Week. Here's how this event is going to work. It's pretty much a direct carbon copy of Hot Rod Drag Week, which means there's 4 drag strips and 5 races in 5 days, and all of the competitors have to drive the cars from track to track without any support. So what we're gonna be doing is starting here at Bradenton, Florida, then we go to Orlando Speed World, then we drive to Gainesville, the home of the NHRA Gator Nationals, then South Georgia Motorsports Park, and ultimately back here to Bradenton if the car survives that long. So we were dying to do this because it's the very first event, but we didn't have a car. So I bought something off Craigslist sight unseen. I know what it is, but I've never seen the car until this moment, and it's a surprise to Finnegan completely. So, are you ready?
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Yes, man, let's do this.
All right, unleash.
That's my throat.
There you go. What do you think?
You bought a Knight Rider car.
Yeah.
This is good.
I figured Florida is 3rd-gen territory, right?
I like this.
I'm actually kind of stoked on it, but I did try and undersell it to you as being boring. Here's the key, 6-speed.
Really?
Yes. So we're entered in the stick class.
All right.
I don't know if it runs. I don't know if it'll pass tech. I don't know if that window goes up or down.
That seat is well ventilated.
Yeah. It's a 350 carbureted T56, 373 rear gears. This is a 1986 Trans Am. I think it would have been like a 305 TPI when it was new. Is that
Yeah,
right?
you said it was carbureted, but the door handles clearly says fuel injection. Oh, it's a small block Chevy.
Yeah.
This is not the original motor, I'm guessing.
Well, no, it would have been a 305, and the guy told me it's a 350, but who knows?
I got a pretty good feeling.
I did buy nitrous.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we're good then.
Our only goal here is to make the thing quicker every day.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have fun with this.
The big problem, this rear end is glass. I think we're gonna break the rear end day 1 or day 2.
Oh, did you bring one of those?
No.
Okay, you brought nitrous.
Yeah.
I like where this is going. We have all the ingredients to blow up a rear end we have no parts for.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's see if it runs. Ooh, that's... Yeah, battery's dead.
It's a great sign.
Yeah. Does it say it has to be running to go through tech?
Nope, we can push it. The oil looks like oil. Completely empty. We're great.
All the safety checks.
Okay, you want to try the lights? Oh, we have a dead battery. What am I doing?
Dead battery.
Dead battery.
Well, step on the brakes. They might come on. Oh, wait. Got brake lights. Try headlights. Yes! That one doesn't work.
I don't care.
We need a headlight. The rules for this event say that the car has to be street legal. You have to have registration and insurance and all the lights and everything and a horn.
Yeah.
Is that gonna work?
I think so. Right.
Never start. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, our Duralast battery going in. Ready?
Let's make some noise.
Let's see if it cranks. Fires right up.
Oh, dude, is it even running?
It's mint. It dies a little. It might need to warm up some. Check engine lights on.
There's an electric fuel pump somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it at fuel pressure?
It has fuel pressure. The choke is open. Let me find a screwdriver. So there's a knocking.
Yeah, I heard that too. But it's the clutch.
It doesn't run very good right now.
No, we can make it better. Here's what's going on right now. It is 12:12. In order to get into the event, you have to be in the line for tech at 1 o'clock. They cut it off after 1. We're gonna put the slicks on it because we think that might be a requirement for going through tech so they can measure your tire size. The car's not good. It's warming up and maybe it's getting a little bit better, but the carburetor doesn't want to take throttle. It bogs really badly. There's a rattle coming from the throwout bearing that's pretty gnarly. It's a perfect start to a Roadkill. The tires we're putting on here are on 15x8 wheels. They're the cheapest aluminum wheels I could get at Summit Racing, and it's a Hoosier 27x10 50-15. See, it's race now. Look at it.
Oh, definitely a race car. We just picked up so much ET until we break the rear end in half when it hooks.
All right, we're gonna go get in the line for tech.
Oh, this thing's nasty.
It's not that bad.
It's nasty.
Wow, that car has only moved, I don't know, 15 car lengths in 3 hours. Wow, this line is long. 350 cars here.
My favorite thing about events like this is the randomness of all the cars that are here.
It has really good variety.
Really good.
Our headlight doesn't work, so we're gonna fix it here in the line. We wouldn't normally be doing this, but it's an actual rule. Like, they won't let us race without it, so here we are.
It's very dim, but it's there.
Okay, that's all we need. It says you must have headlights. It doesn't say how many candle power they must be.
We have 1 candle power.
Okay. It's first thing in the morning, so last night we got through tech in the dark, and then this morning was the driver's meeting. We got through that. Then we got to sit in the grandstands and watch racing.
We never get to do that.
We never get to do that. And today, in a couple of hours, I got to make our first pass, and we were talking strategy about, am I going to break the rear end first run? Am I going to slip the clutch?
Yeah.
What's my plan?
Well, I have no personal experience with the 7.5-inch rear end in this.
Oh, update on that.
Okay.
It's actually the somewhat more unusual but stronger Australian-made 9-bolt rear end. I looked under it.
Okay, so if you can convince yourself that 9-bolt means 9-inch, then it's really more durable than you think it is.
Maybe.
You know.
So we'll be slow today, and the goal is simply to make it faster every day because we'll probably be the slowest car here by the end of the meet.
Yeah, it's going forward.
Okay. Well, it was up in the air. I spun the tire and we checked. It actually seems to have a limited slip in it. Between that and the fact that it is that 9-bolt Australian-made rear end instead of the weaker 10-bolt, we have some chance of survival. Now I got to install the sticker.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's even mostly level.
How'd we do?
Perfect?
They should just trophy us now.
Ah, dude. We just bolted on 37 horsepower right there.
We're getting ready to go for the first time. Don't forget, this will be the first time I've ever really driven this car. Okay. I hope I can figure out how to do a burnout and launch this thing. I wish it was more warmed up. It was bogging bad when it was cold.
Talk about an interesting matchup. 1964 Spitfire with the engine hanging out of it. And over on the left side, that's David Freiburger from Roadkill. The car they just grabbed off of Craigslist.
Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. So there's a bet going around right now of what ET it's going to run, and it's widespread. It's someone thought of 17, someone thought of 16. Okay, all right. Oh, not broken, not broken. Let's go. I'm hoping for a 14.5-second pass out of whatever engine is under that hood. Come on, Freiburger, be gentle, be gentle. All right, it's not broken. It's not fast, but it's not broken either. Go car. Oh, it's really, really rich. A lot of black smoke. All right, still going. It's gonna be a minute here.
Freiburger goes 1432, 95 miles an hour.
1432! Dude, we have a 14-second car that we bought yesterday.
All right, through in third gear. I short shifted first, second, but it left okay, didn't break anything.
We haven't even turned a wrench on this thing yet. There's so much potential. I think we can get this into the 13s with a lot of nitrous.
1432 at 95 miles an hour. Not bad. And Mike Finnegan wins the bet. Here's how that went. I launched the thing at 3,500 RPM and rode the clutch out. I way short shifted from first to second, 4,500 RPM. And then in third gear, it went all the way out the top end at 5,000 RPM. So we know it'll rev that high, and we know it's all in one piece. It's actually way better than I thought.
Is this the winner's circle? There's checkered flags.
Right.
All over the place.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Not at all.
Isn't that way better than you thought?
Hell yeah, and it didn't break.
I'm convinced I can drive it to $13.99 and we can spray it to $12.99 if it holds together.
I think all of that will happen.
Sweet. One of your jobs is to hand in a time slip every day before you leave. My first time slip ready to hand in.
How fast?
Yes.
How cool is that?
Yep. We're official. 1432 at 95 miles an hour, and I got the directions. We're on the road.
This is Tom McGilton's funnel.
Okay.
He runs low sevens, so I feel like we're gonna gain at least a tenth or two off of the juju and the osmosis that's coming from this funnel.
Can you handle the power?
I mean, I'll try my best. I'm definitely putting the seatbelt on because she's a rocket.
Ready?
I'm in. It's pretty smooth.
Don't break my ride.
All right? All right. There's a shake,
Yeah, there is.
but it's the whole car. It's not the steering, it's the trans. See the rear end bouncing up and down?
Maybe.
Do we have shocks on this car? I don't even know.
I don't know.
We have to just look at it as opportunities to improve tomorrow.
Part of the rules is that you have to follow the actual route that they give you so everybody's driving the same distance, and you got to do checkpoints. The first one was the California Zephyr Railroad carriage.
That's where we were at?
Yeah, and now we're in something called Old Town. Old Town where? I'm not really sure, but we'll get our photo. And I think we're about an hour to the hotel, which means teppanyaki.
Yeah, after saluting the wizard.
Saluting the wizard. Okay, we're gonna blast. I think the next time you'll see us, because it's about to get dark, is gonna be tomorrow at Orlando Speed World at the drag strip.
Later, wizard dude.
Here we are at Orlando Speed World, where the racing has been canceled due to rain, which isn't here. You hear this car driving by in the background. Here comes another one. Everybody's required to show up here at the track, take a picture in front of the sign to prove that they actually made the drive, and then we're gonna hit the road and go to Gainesville tomorrow.
The drive was easy. I legit felt like we were on vacation. This car is incredible. No issues whatsoever. Now it's gonna catch on fire as soon as we leave the parking lot.
But the good news is that it will be doused by the rain that supposedly is coming. Let's go.
All right. That was a fun race.
Yeah.
Car did great.
I guess I should tell the audience, because everybody's been asking me in person because they can't wait for the answer. Yes, we do plan to put nitrous on it. Stay tuned. I feel we should see a gator. I would like to feed the car to a gator, in truth.
World's best gator.
We are stopping, right? Right? Am I right? Am I right?
Production totally loves this idea.
Now it said world's largest gator. Did they mean the building, which is shaped like a gator?
Or do
is
they
there a
have one
gator in
inside?
there? This is incredible. Oh, entrance. We get to go in there, dude.
Yeah. Run. Those guys are hardcore prehistoric, aren't they?
I think so. That one's huge. And he's moving. He's moving.
Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That thing would seriously mess you up.
Yes, he's a Florida panther. I would pet him.
You'd be alone in that endeavor.
And then he would eat my arm off. Gator! That worked.
That did work. Totally worked.
We made a stop here at Jungle Adventures in Christmas, Florida to see all sorts of animals, and I'm holding a live gator that Mike won't get anywhere near.
You keep turning this way.
He's cute. I feel a little bad about this after I pet him.
Is that real?
Yes. Remember when we had one on our Corvette trip in Florida?
Jamie's car.
Yep.
I didn't know that one was real either. He looks so happy. You know, he's smiling.
He's going on sick week, dude.
Right through the back of the jaw.
Right there?
Yeah.
We can't lose this. Pretty sure they'll let us have it on the drag strip, right?
Nowhere in sick week's bylaws did it say you can't have a gator head on the front of your TA.
Okay, let's go. So it's raining. Slicks have no traction in the rain.
These are our race tires.
So we're looking for a coin-op car wash so that we can park in the dry rain and change our tires. There we go. This is our one. And we're not even here to cool it off. We've found a coin-op car wash, which is like the go-to for dry cover, and we're gonna throw our street tires back on.
I think these are directional.
They are. You clear?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, this little jack might fit over here. That's gonna work.
Seems legit. Perfect. I wonder if we're dead last again.
Probably.
Looked on the internet and people were checking in at both checkpoints 4 hours ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, people took off at 8 in the morning. We've been dilly-dallying. It's 2:30.
Those people didn't get to hug an alligator.
No. Do we have a defroster? Oh, that's gonna make it way worse.
Oh, damn, science.
We're here in Daytona Beach, Florida, which is like pretty awesome, has a lot of history, up to the point where this thing starts making a brutal noise driving at like 0 miles an hour. It doesn't change when I step on the clutch.
It's here, running. It's metal to metal here.
It sounds like it's here to me.
It's back of the trans.
Yeah, it's either that U-joint or the trans mount is kicked over and it's rubbing on something. Even though it's raining, we're gonna jack it up, crawl under, and have a look. We're using our spare slicks and wheels as jack stands. We've got one under the cross member in the front and another one here because we don't have jack stands. You found the problem?
Yeah.
U-joint wasted?
No, we're gonna be okay. Our torque arm mount is popcorn welded.
Oh.
And
I'm picking up exactly what's going on.
it's rubbing the drive shaft.
Yep.
The front mount for the torque arm, which is this unique suspension pivot that goes from the back of the transmission all the way to the rear end, and it keeps the rear end from doing this, going forward and backwards. The bracket is now popcorn welded to a bracket that goes to the trans. Well, the bolt fell out, so there's nothing holding our rear end from going forward and backwards, and the bracket slid backward and is rubbing on the drive shaft. And we don't really have the right stuff to fix here, so we'll use what we have, which is a ratchet strap. And I'm gonna try to ratchet strap the bracket to the front engine cross member. And if that will hold it forward and keep everything from moving around, we'll keep going and probably try to fix it properly tomorrow, but hopefully this works, because I'd like to keep going. Hey, Dave, would you give me another ratchet strap?
Ratchet strap.
All right, we're good. This should get us through the rest of the day.
Ratchet straps are just like giant zip ties. You can fix anything with them. And Mike just took that ratchet strap or two and pulled our torque arm off our drive shaft, did all the dirty work, and we're ready to hit the road.
Remember to be gentle.
It's not grinding.
It's nowhere near it now. The only thing holding the rear end this way is a ratchet strap that we got from the auto parts store.
All right, no power shifting. Wow, you did a fine job.
Thank you.
Is it drag strip ready?
No.
No? Okay.
That guy's still in. Oh, he's in our group. It's
one
a
of our
C car.
guys.
Yeah.
Someone that's as bad as we are. Good morning from KSR Performance in Gainesville, which is Roadkill's like Florida home away from home. You can see this is the torque arm mount that yesterday Finnegan fixed with the ratchet straps. It's broken out of the back of the transmission tail shaft housing, so we're gonna have to somehow figure out how to cobble that back in and weld it back together. Also, check this out. Yesterday on the highway, the rear end was howling. It was bad. And I come back here and notice that there's gear oil all over the muffler. This thing uses a rubber plug in the fill hole, and it was leaking badly. You can see it just running out of here, and we'll fill it back up and hope that we didn't do more damage to the rear end that will add to my paranoia about breaking this thing. Look carefully at this thing, and you'll see it is the 9-bolt rear end. It's not the 7.5-inch 10-bolt that many of these had. Okay, we're good. Pry bar's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna happen.
What's not gonna happen?
Pulling the rear end rearward because of link arms. There you go. How close? It's off by a full bolt hole. Okay.
I mean, can we hit this further back on the thing?
Oh, I see. Maybe. Like hammer here?
Yeah.
Wow. This is not right, but it's how it was.
I don't think we make enough power to snap that. I think we're okay.
We're okay.
Put the slicks on.
And we're off.
Come on back.
No guarantee we're not gonna need Kevin's help once again, but we fixed this part, and next stop, Gainesville Raceway.
Ready to go racing?
Yeah.
Engage. Oh, yeah, she's ready. No more clunking. Oh, I see race cars in front of us.
You see race cars from behind the wheel. Look at this thing.
Oh, dude.
No clunking.
It's growing on me.
It's got slicks. Gator's looking sharp. This thing drives smooth now.
Oh, man. I see a billboard, I see lights, I see trailers. I think this is the place.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Spectators are packed.
Oh, this is a facility.
Yeah. Well, it's an NHRA national event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gator Nationals. We are late and yet on time. What they did is they switched up the program so that the slower cars are gonna go down the track first. It's been really cold, dewy out here. They want to get some heat into the track. They want to wait till later in the day for the fast cars. That means we're up. So we are about to go get in the back of the line.
With ratchet straps holding the rear end in place. I don't know if one bolt is better than 2 ratchet straps or not, but we're about to find out. We have done 0 performance upgrades. The air is better here, and I feel like he's learned to drive the car. I think we're gonna go quicker. I'm batting on a low 14.
Spinning the clutch. The clutch is gone. Ah, that sucked. Yep, that was spinning the clutch through every gear. That was no good at all.
We just lost 2 seconds. I don't know what's going on with it, but it didn't leave good. And it didn't make any power either.
1636 at 79 miles an hour. Smoking the clutch. That is gonna be really bad for the rest of the week.
Wow. How did that happen?
What happened to Gator?
You ready to change a clutch?
Oh, when it left, I was like, it bogged a lot.
Yeah, spun the clutch all the way, you know.
Okay.
Short shifted it, and it just went right to 5,500 RPM.
Well, we're gonna need a clutch to run nitrous anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll jack it up.
You really want to do it right here? Back to Kevin's?
Oh. We could go back to Kevin's.
I mean, we need parts.
Maybe we should find a clutch first before I take it apart.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I really thought that we were gonna go quicker today. You know, I was doing the ride the clutch out to try and not to break the rear end instead of just doing a sidestep clutch dump, and it never hooked up. I basically power shifted it into more clutch spin and eventually just lifted. You can smell clutch just reeking off this thing right now. I don't feel like changing a clutch, but we're going to because we have to. Still drives. A couple of fans, those guys were super cool. They went to AutoZone down the street, bought us a new clutch, and we've got it in the back. We think it'll work.
I thought today was our day. The sun was shining, the track was great.
Yeah.
We were gonna go 1410-ish.
Yep, me too. I don't know.
That is strange.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go back there and send it down the track once more.
So we're just gonna go for it, rip it apart anyway? Hey, buddy.
I smell the clutch now.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I smelled it as soon as I got in the thing. And torque arm out. We're working on taking the clutch out of it. That means we started by removing the torque arm off the suspension because it's in the way. We took the drive shaft off. Right now, I am removing the hydraulic cylinder that activates the clutch. Now, I think the next thing that we're gonna do is loosen the bolts that hold the transmission to the bell housing. Then we'll remove the cross member and we should be able to get the trans out. Transmission seal in action. Ready? Oh, look at that. Coming right out. See? Okay. Yeah. We took this whole thing apart, and it turns out that we have got the pull-type clutch. The throwout bearing actually pulls to work on the thing. It's like a 90, I don't know, call it 94 LT1 F-body type clutch. We have bought two of the wrong clutches, a stock one that we have here, a stock type, and another race one that's up in Georgia. Instead, what's gonna happen is we're going to reassemble this entire thing, drive it up to Georgia. I don't know how far it is, like 150 miles, something like that. And tomorrow morning, we will install a new McLeod racing clutch that is designed for this setup. And then we will not have time to break it in properly, so we'll take it directly down the drag strip and probably destroy that one also. Race week, it's what you do. I hope this means we're actually done. All we have to do is put the shifter back together and then we should be out of here.
Ready to go. Let's ride.
You know, if I'd spent 5 minutes thinking about it, we probably would have known that that was a pull-type clutch just by looking at that slave cylinder. I failed. Mom back. I got one more job to do, though. I think our buddy here is not only getting more gruesome and maybe inappropriate, but also bad luck.
Later, Gator.
We're now probably dead last in that class.
When we weren't dead last, how quick was the car behind us?
1677.
Oh, you ran better than that guy today, too.
I did. Maybe we're still second worst. Our trashed clutch made it last night. Pretty good drive.
Yeah.
So this is South Georgia Motorsports Park. And we would be running right now, except for we're gonna change the clutch. We're right here next to Portable Car Hoist Guy. And he's gonna let us use this hoist, so this is gonna be easy since we already know how to do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This guy is super cool. He just goes to all these drag and drive events and he brings this thing for free. People tip him, but he doesn't charge. And he's saved a lot of race cars. What we're doing here is just exactly what happened yesterday at KSR Performance. This time we will get it all the way out and probably take the bell housing too, I'm not sure yet, and get that new clutch in there. Whoa.
Okay, back a little bit. Okay, now you can go down.
There we go.
Now go down.
Next off is going to be the little bell housing. Whoa! I guess that's loose. Okie dokie. That's an aluminum flywheel with a steel insert, and that is a destroyed clutch disc right there. Look at that thing. That is garb. Here's our situation. Our old clutch disc is completely trashed both sides. I talked to my tech guy at McLeod to get some tech information about this, and he noticed the solid hub in this disc. He says that is a Corvette only deal that was normally used with a dual mass flywheel that we don't have. We've got an aftermarket aluminum flywheel with a steel insert, and it is completely wasted. On our new disc, you can see this has a ceramic puck on the flywheel side and a more regular material that goes on the pressure plate side. So that's another difference that we got here. You're supposed to break these things in for like 1,500 clutch activations and deactivations in stop and go driving. So our downsides here are we're not prepping the flywheel correctly and we're not breaking it in. We're crossing our fingers. Look how you can see that this disc is worn more here on the inside and not as polished out here. I can feel that it's got a warp in it, so that's a major downside. Here's the thing with this sprung hub, you gotta make sure it doesn't hit anything in here. And we end up being good for that, so we got lucky. But check this out, this doesn't even have proper flywheel bolts. Those are just regular old hardware store grade 8 bolts. They're not an OE bolt or an ARP or anything.
Our flywheel is not flat anymore. I'm gonna do my best to make it a little flatter. Rotate it. You gotta rotate it up. Right there. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Now go forward.
There we go. Boom.
Let me put some bolts in it.
Yep. We got it.
You guys are killing it.
Wow. We've got the trans in. We got to tighten all the bolts now and then reverse the whole process. Shifter, torque arm, drive shaft. Properly, you need to drive this thing several hundred miles in stop and go traffic to break the clutch in. We don't have that option, so I am just going to be putting it around the pits, trying to get a few engagements and disengagements in it to get some of that material transferred to the flywheel. Here we go, burnout box.
All right, everybody. We have just driven, I don't know, 150 miles with a bad clutch, changed it here at the track. This is pretty much our lose the shot moment, and any pass in the 14-second range would be good. That means we're back where we started. But because we didn't break the clutch in, it's highly likely it slips, just like the last one. Let's hope not. All right, we got a burnout going. That's a good sign.
Okay, now's the time.
Come on, Freiburger. You can drive. Come on, clutch. You can clutch. Okay, okay. I think it's okay.
Okay. We'll see what happens. I made it all the way down the track.
Oh, dude! That's our best pass yet. Why am I so happy at a 14-second pass? Because that is half a second quicker than we've gone. And I'm pretty sure that new clutch is working better than the old one, which means tomorrow When we make it back to Bradenton, we put the nitrous on and throw the toolbox at this thing and try to spray the rods to the moon or put the car into the 12s. It's gonna be incredible. Watch this.
1401. Oh man, so close to 13s. I guess we're gonna leave that in the bottle for tomorrow. It does smell like clutch.
14-second passes, yes!
And he dramatically leaves the $13.99 on the table for tomorrow.
That's good TV right there.
Not bad. It did slip the clutch off the line, but it hooked up and went. Look at that, 99 miles an hour.
Oh, dude. And it was so fat.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it goes in the 13s, and then we spray it into the 12s.
Yep. Winning!
Next stop, Don Garlett's Museum of Drag Racing.
Yeah. We're 14 miles from the Don's Museum.
Man, we made it. Don Garlett's Museum of Drag Racing. This is gonna be amazing. They've thrown a huge party here. There's cars all over the place. There's, of course, the Garlett's Museum, and we finally broke the car again. It's overheating hideously.
This is like Graceland for me. This is as good as it gets. I can't wait to go inside the museum.
Yeah, so
and
we're not
ignore the
fixing
car overheating.
We're going in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. It's the last day, and last night was a killer drive, but we overheated this thing horribly. Yeah, the plan today is to drive another, I think, 180 or something miles to the last track, which will be back at Bradenton, Florida. And then we will put nitrous on it, and we will do our final pass and hopefully get this thing in the 12s. We did borrow the crew's cooler here that is full of baloney water. There you go.
Beef water.
Let me help aim.
Oh, it's full.
Really?
That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
I can't call that overheated. The electric fan doesn't work anymore.
full.
We figure if we hit the highway, we'll be good. All right, we're out of here. That seems good.
Yeah, dude, I think she's ready. I think we fully broke in that clutch with one drag strip hit.
Yep.
And 190 miles.
That was a full flat foot shift, so I think we're good. That's annoying. What is it?
Yesterday's route.
Okay. We're gonna finish this thing.
Oh. It overheated last night. We made no attempt to make the fan work.
Right. Let me see, I'll press the button. There, I got the button running.
It lit up?
No.
Okay. Well then, we'll be fine.
Considering they were running all the power for that fan through this one cheesy switch, not surprised.
Oh. Save it for the track, dude. Come on.
It's a sunny day in Bradenton, and I think the mosquitoes are out now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm keeping the pants on then.
I was getting bit. Nitrous time. We're finally going to install it. We're going to start at the rear, mount the bottle, and work our way forward to the engine where things go. What we're installing here is a very basic nitrous oxide kit. It's a Sniper, which is the more affordable line from NOS. And this one is 100 to 150 horsepower. That's kind of a bummer. I thought we had a bigger kit than that. I thought I was gonna put like a 180 shot in it. The way this works is Mike is mounting a bottle in the trunk, then we will take this hose and use it to feed nitrous oxide forward to the engine, where it will go through this solenoid right here, which is the on-off clicker button. There will also be a solenoid that's feeding extra gasoline into this plate that we'll mount underneath the carburetor. And then the fuel and the nitrous will be discharged into the engine. Nitrous oxide makes more power by bringing oxygen to the combustion process and allowing you to burn more fuel. My goal is gonna be leapfrog the 13s, because that's bad luck. Go straight from my best pass of 14:01 all the way to 12:99. Okay, carb off. That is hot carburetor. All right, okay, got it, thank you.
On our way to the front.
Well, since the initial timing is 8, I'm guessing we're gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's probably close to factory.
Yeah, we're probably good. You wanna rev it up and I'll check it? It only had 29 degrees of timing in it, which means if we had bumped that up to about 36 naturally aspirated, odds are very good that it would have been quicker, because that's a little shy on timing for a stock small block Chevy. But we're not gonna run it NA again. We're going straight to the nitrous. It's already tuned up for that.
This is gonna be great.
Well, the nitrous is installed but not really tested. They finally just called our class. They're already running our cars. You're gonna go do what?
I'm gonna go stick this on the floorboards of another competitor's vehicle with the heater on. I'll get it warm. By the time you go all the way around and you're at the starting line, I'll run up there and put it in. We'll You can bang it through the motor if you want, or, whatever, and then send it.
Yeah, we're looking for that bottle to be 96, 97 degrees so that we've got nitrous bottle pressure. We know it's gonna be a rich tune-up anyway. We need the bottle pressure.
Science.
You got it.
She is hot, she is ready.
Our lane is next.
All right.
Okay, we got the bottle in now, and I'm gonna fire up the engine, and Mike's gonna open the bottle. That just makes sure there's no nitrous leaking into the engine. If it's leaking, you'll hear the engine start to rev.
It's good back here.
It didn't rev up. I think we're all right.
We have nitrous.
All right. I don't think I can leave on the nitrous. I think the clutch will go.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
All right, you're hot.
All right.
Just hope the bottle stays warm. Oh man, here we go.
All right, second gear burnout.
There we go. All right, come on, Freiburger.
The clutch is spinning. The clutch did not hold. It's because of that dead flywheel. That was not good. I power shifted on the nitrous though, but that was not good.
All right, so we picked up a half a second. We went 1401, and he just sprayed it to a 1348, and we picked up 15 miles an hour. And it looked really rich, but I don't think the rods are hanging out of it, which is really good.
Frustrated. Yeah, 1348 at 110 with a 220 60 foot. This is a matter of where Roadkill does not help you out. We're on a tight schedule. You're at one of these drag week type events. You do things you wouldn't do in your normal shop. And in this case, it's a bad flywheel that bit me. It just smoked the clutch.
Dude, that was badass.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, that was total bad mood.
No, you just installed a nitrous system in a parking lot and it picked up 10 miles an hour and probably destroyed the clutch.
It destroyed the clutch.
It looked like that when you left.
I know. The whole time I was just sitting there going, that flywheel. But you know what? This episode's about to get great. The best part of the whole thing comes right now. Don't go away. Hey everybody, I guess it's me, David Freiburger from Roadkill here. How's everybody doing? So the reason we're here is I guess that you saw myself and Mike Finnegan actually shot an episode of Roadkill this entire week with our 86 Firebird. And so we're all about giving back these days. And so I went to Keith Turk and I asked him, is there any kind of a father-son operation where they've got like a younger kid who really wants to have a first car? He's like, well, I don't really have a father-son deal like that, but I do have a father-daughter deal like that. And so we are going to be giving this car away to Anna Lee. Are you here? Anna Lee Teresi? Anna Lee? Keith Turk said that this girl right here has been riding with her dad in their Nova all week long, and she needs her first car. And so our 86 Firebird is now your 86 Firebird. What do you think? Nice. It's really cool. Cool, thank you very much. We just wanted to give back. I hope you enjoy this thing. And you know what? If you need to sell it and get something actually good, that's perfectly fine. It's actually a really good car. We drove at 90 on the highway all day long, no problem.
I can't believe it. Don't be afraid, they're mostly clean.
I gotta tell you, when he came over to me, I was like, no way, man. I was having such a rough week.
You like it now? She's warming up to it.
Oh, I think mommy's gonna bug out.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're good.
Don't uh-oh me now.
For a second, it really didn't feel like it was going to do anything.
You can turn around right there. You're going the wrong way.
I am?
Yeah. Yeah, exit's over there, right? Or am I wrong?
I have no idea. Are we lost already?
Yes.
You're the navigator. It's not quite official, but I have good reason to think we're going to make it out of the parking lot on day one.